In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a full brake bleed on this Toyota Matrix. Let's get started. On the driver's side of the engine compartment, near the firewall, you'll see your brake master cylinder. Open up the cap and of course clean it around before if there's any debris. Mine's pretty clean. You'll see that it requires .3 brake fluid, so you're going to want to make sure you have plenty of this on hand. When I do a brake bleed like this and I'm basically flushing brake fluid through the entire system, I like to remove as much as I can from the existing reservoir. So I'm going to pull up this little screen with an extraction pump, fluid transfer pump, whatever you have. Remove as much of the old brake fluid that is in the reservoir that you can. This reservoir is already fairly low and I can't reach anything with a little piece of hose that I have on my vacuum pump, so I'm just going to leave it as is and we'll just top it off all the way to the max line with brand new .3 brake fluid. I will, however, put this screen back in. Cap it off. The bleed sequence on this vehicle is going to be starting at the right rear wheel, then you move to the left front, then you go to the left rear, and then you finish off at the right front. After the first two wheels that you've bled, top off the master cylinder, otherwise it might get too low on fluid and air will be pushed in through the system. Then bleed the other two wheels. At the end, after you've topped off the master cylinder again, if you think there's still air in the system, bleed again in the same sequence until you feel that there is no more air in the system. Now I have an assistant inside the vehicle ready to pump up the brake pedal, and we're going to create pressure in the system. Then they're going to hold the pedal, and I'm going to crack the bleeder screw open so fluid can be pushed out as the pedal is being pushed down. Go ahead and pump.
Holding.
All right, they're holding pressure, so I'm going to open up the bleeder screw with my 10mm wrench.
Down.
All right, that hit the floor, so I'm going to close it up. Go ahead and pump again. Holding pressure.
Down.
All right. Go ahead and pump again.
Holding.
Okay.
Floor.
Okay, that looks good to me. You can let go of the brake pedal. I'm going to remove my hose with the collection bucket. And at this point, I'm going to clean off any debris and any brake fluid that dripped here. Now, if your bleeder screw had a rubber cap, go ahead and put that back on. Mine was missing to begin with. At this point, we will move on to the left front wheel and bleed the same over there until we have clean fluid with no air bubbles. Now we're at the left front. Let's remove the little cap off of the bleeder screw. And I still have my assistant in the vehicle. Go ahead and pump. Holding pressure, so we're going to open this up. And there we go, pump again.
Holding. Floor.
Okay, pump again.
Holding. Floor.
All right, this is nice clean brake fluid, no air bubbles. You can let go of the brake pedal now. Going to remove my collection receptacle, clean this off, and cap it off. There we go. Now we'll top off the master cylinder and then repeat the procedure on the left rear and then the right front.
Let's top off the master cylinder one last time, cap it off once it's full, put the wheels back on, torque them to 76 foot-pounds in a cross pattern, and take it for a road test.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.